Let's just touch on that England squad. We all expected an England squad to be named this week, didn't we, Clinton? We got all excited, but it turned out, you know, there were going to be 55 names in this, and it's more an administrative thing, really, to ensure that visas and the such like can be done for Qatar. Are you surprised, though, they haven't told us who's in that 55?
Yeah, of course I'm surprised, because I want to talk about it here so we can, like, pick it out. So I am surprised they haven't told us about it, but obviously we know it gets whittled down to 26, so... But, yeah, I'm hugely surprised. But I think everyone's in it. Everyone should be in it, isn't it? I'm thinking here, 55 players, that is a big, big squad. And so he'll have to whittle it down to 26. But names that we can think of that I hope Maddison's in it. I hope Eze's in it. I hope the likes of Ben White.
In the 56?
In the 55. If they're not in it, 55.
They have to be in it. There's not 60 players in the Premier League.
Is there not 60 players?
I don't think there is. How many is there?
Well, think about it.
Oh, well, they'll definitely be in the 56.
I hope they are in it.
Oh,
I literally hope they are in it. I do hope they are in it.
I mean, in fairness, though, I think the Dutch have named 35 or something like that. But you might as well, at this stage, name as many as you can, mightn't you?
Of course you can. I mean, how many games left? 3 or 4 games before he has to actually pick it. So I don't know. He knows his squad. He knows everybody in case there's a couple of injuries. I mean, I think you should take a wild card like an Eze or a Maddison, and I think that is because it helped. One, they haven't played before, and two is it catches the other team off guard. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's done their work on every team. If you get that little surprise, I don't see why it wouldn't hurt. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, it wouldn't hurt.
Do you think, Tim? Do you think that the players will know? I mean, we're told they haven't been informed, but whether that's just...
Really? I don't think they do.
I'd be surprised if
I don't think they do. How does it work, Joe? I mean, obviously, they've got to give 55 to FIFA to get registered. Can you then, as an England manager, pick anyone from outside the 55? No, you probably can't. No. Oh, OK, so it's probably... Like we said, it's probably not anyone anyway. Yeah.
Would you not need to give a copy of your passport?
I would have thought that things for a visa...
For a visa?
Yeah. You know.
So they would know?
Yeah, theoretically. I tell you what,
hey, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah. But that's interesting, isn't it? Because
Detective Boyd.
Tim, if you're an English player and you are not in that 55, I mean, that could be incredibly dispiriting.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a real blow.
I haven't got down. I didn't get picked.
We haven't counted how many there is, but surely there can only be 70 players. I mean, credible players. I mean, they might have played 5 minutes here and there, a few of them from the academies, but you know, there's you want to be in that squad. It's interesting now why we don't know, and we all want to know because we want to pick the bones out of it. We've got plenty of time, obviously, and whittle it down. But like the boys have said, I'd like to see a few wild cards in there, and I'm not sure we're going to get any because the nature of how we've gone about the rest of the tournament.
Do you think, Bodie, I know that obviously Scotland's your priority, I'm going to get that completed. When it does come down to the final England squad, England have got so many defensive issues at the moment. And I'm basing this on one game against Manchester City. Do you think that Joe Gomez might be doing enough to get into that squad?
Well, I think he can play in 2 or 3 different positions, the same with Ben White as well, who I think I would take. But, you know, there's no doubt that Gomez has came in and done really well. You know, I thought he handled Haaland, him and Van Dijk last week really well. We never really seen him get isolated, whether that was, you know, down to the people in front of him. But, you know, he's understanding of the game. And, you know, that bonus when you go to major competitions, if you can play 1 or 2 positions, it definitely helps. But I can't work England and Gareth Southgate out sometimes, to be honest, Jeff. It cracks me up. You know, we look at the attacking talent we have, and you know the English Premier League every single week and talk about the talent they've got, but it seems hell bent on, you know, this 3 at the back 5 when you have so many attacking talented players. Just go and have a go. I don't understand it. And, you know, everybody says the best form of defence is attack, but England seem to just sit off and allow teams to come on them. Just go and have a go.
OK so far, in fairness.
Yeah, you've still not won anything.
Final and a final.
Do you think with all the problems at the back, do you think it might be...
That's why
without being horrible, it might be a blessing. He might have to go, you know what, we've got to go and outscore teams.
I mean, with the talent you've got, I mean...
Hopefully, Mercy.
When you look at the front, well, 5, 6 players that could easily play... I mean, every international manager would love to have that, you know, problem. I mean, you look at the way...
He has got, look at Spain as well. A lot of choices. Sometimes it doesn't work out well when you've got that many choices, you know. I
think if you go and ask the majority of managers, would rather have that.
You say that, it's hard. You know, it's all right going, he's 10 talented forwards, but they've all got to be in sync with each other. It's all right, you know, just
good
going,
players can play with each other, Merce, you know that.
No, it's not as easy as that, boy.